canal. Deixe o like, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos e também com seus inimigos, galera. E vamos para passar mais um pouco de raiva. Hã?
Abriu o alerta.
Apareceu aí.
Aqui, ó.
Olha. Pegou o parque. Entendi, penalti. Entendi. Bom, vai logando que ele começa a ser já também.
Deu pra pagar as contas agora.
Essa eu vou já hoje. O cartão eu paguei, né? Eu posso comprar pizza ontem. Acho que eu...
Paga R$100 no meu dinheiro lá e investe nas medalhas.
Aham.
Eu tô aqui pensando.
Tá, qual a compensa?
Você vai hoje comigo?
Eu vou.
Nossa, Manuel, olha que choro é esse aí?
Eu tô querendo embaixo.
Você vai fazer o que lá embaixo?
Eu quero minha mãe. Eu quero
Não vou tomar. Não vou tomar. Meu dia pra quando eu tomar açaí hoje, você quer?
Eu quero.
Tá bom. O seu pai pode sair e você desliga. Quando eu sair, você liga.
Seria ou saber?
Dá pro seu pai para nós mais salinas com passou as verduras?
Ô pai, vamos comprar na salinha?
Bom,
Tem verdura aí, viu, pai?
viu? Então não vamos comprar não.
Oi?
Então não precisa comprar não.
Isso só assim?
Tem verdura aí, né?
É.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Just joining us, we are already underway.
Opa, minha mãe tem que dar uma 5 horas, umas 5h30, umas 5h50 minutos pra dar banheiro.
Down towards the right wing. Cross from Odegaard. Costa Corta gets it away.
Receber esse moço. Abre a live sua lá no meu YouTube, deixa aberta pra você ver. Aí eu tô assistindo essa live. Ó.
Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind, and Morocco.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Odegaard. In with the challenge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Out to the right. Haaland. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van Balken. Cruzeiro yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Busquets. This looks chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Cruzeiro! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky if it'll come your way.
Cruzeiro have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Norway trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's tries a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos. Cruzeiro have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's really good defending. Solot is herring after that one. And it's Michel Platini. And he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Solot. Van Basten. Chance here to counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Van Basten. It's played through for him. He's beaten the last man. Shevchuk! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. He has a look up. Played into the area! That's a decent clearance. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Cruzeiro are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Ødegaard.
Ryerson.
Ødegaard. But he's forced to go back.
Ryerson.
And it's Berger. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. So what can they make of this? And it's Michel Platini. Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Berger. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. And the counter is on. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland. Could move up a gear here. Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Now it's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Great run on the overlap here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Bob. Now Ødegaard. Vieira gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Michel Platini. Knocks it into space. And Shevchenko! And that was very necessary. A couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Vieira. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's played it in low. That has been knocked clear. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Opts for safety. Bob. Ryerson. And Bob. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Bob. Oh, this is a terrific... And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Danger averted for now. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Bob. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Into the last 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get... Van Basten! And with that, the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Platini, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. And the shot! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Fires. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Thailand looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left. An instinctive delivery. Van Basten. So what can they make of this? And the through ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Threads one in, gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. It's a goal kick. Platini. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chanatip. Nicely spread. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos. Busquets. Van Basten could move up a gear here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could try cutting inside here. Cross into the box. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Oh, good-looking ball. Played back into the centre. Chanatip. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. The ball goes in. Baresi gets it away. Shevchenko. And that's put paid to a promising move. Throw it. Vieira. Busquets. Now it's Shevchenko. Isco. That's a cute ball. And it's played in. Big header! Goal! Crescer! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 4, Divisão.
Crescer have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played out to the right. That is lovely. He's on it. Can he get away? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Vieira. Great ball. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They've played it short, and it's Isco. And this is Shevchenko. Thailand are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Chanatip. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Crescer have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then. Crescer carrying a one-goal lead. Thailand finding their passes. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in space and looking for options. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's out for a goal kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely shaped ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
What a throw in. Crossed in early. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. That's really nicely played. And he's there to get it away. Platini being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he had...
Decent chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Crescer are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa Corta. Platini is herring after that one. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Platini. That's an imaginative pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thailand can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substitution for Thailand, number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Chanatip. Played out wide. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Van Basten. And he's worked it through, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Thailand, number 10.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field, number 13.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's run loose here. Van Bouten. And the counter is on. And it's Vieira. Isco. That's Vieira. Costa Curta. Oh, that is a nice touch. Costa Curta stood his ground strongly. Cruzeiro are almost home and dry now. Oh, that's neat. And it's played in here. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Isco, who's set up one goal so far. Backward it goes. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's a key interception. Busquets. And that's that. Cruzeiro can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Roberto Carlos.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudos. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role where he can make use of his strength, agility, dynamism, and all of that space around him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Williams. Ayew chasing after it. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Abdul Samed and Williams. Abdul Samed. Lanti. Gets a good foot in there. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Big chance! Goal! Crescer! And Crescer take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko.
Oh, great feet, that.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the delivery. Ghana look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Busquets does well to get it back. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Iñaki Williams. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Ayew. Shot could be on. Kudos! Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Lamptey. And Jiku. Cruzeiro are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ronaldinho. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ambitious ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Busquets. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. And this is Shevchenko! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Cruzeiro really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Cruzeiro in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Shevchenko. Now it's Platini. Platini! And that's caused a worry or two.
Platini really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Baresi. Vieira. Lamptey. Now, can they get him away? Ayew gets into a good position. And it's Kudus. And this is Ayew. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. Baresi. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Cruzeiro with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side.
And it's Kudus. Abdul Samed. Lamptey. Ayew. Lamptey. And he lines up a cross. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Cruzeiro ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kudus.
Shot, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Williams. And it's Kudus. Salisu. And Abdul Samed. And it's Ayew. Platini. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Now Costa Curta. Van Dalton. And it's Van Dalton. Costa Curta. Busquets. Ronaldinho. Front-footed pressing going on here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Busquets. Costa Curta, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teremos uma substituição.
Kudus. Abdul Samed. And it's Ayew.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Van Dalton. And it's Van Dalton. That's Busquets. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten.
And now the breakaway.
Cruzeiro can consider themselves just about safe now.
And here's Shevchenko.
This might spell...
He's had a shot!
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substituição em andamento.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Semenyo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Williams. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kudus.
Could move up a gear here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He's having a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Van Basten powering forward here. And there goes the final whistle. Cruzeiro can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love... Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A bit of couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Sends it crossfield. Right, Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a promising position. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's really nicely played. It's Van Basten! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
still 0-0.
Bolivia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that has been clubbed away. Out to the left it goes. Back towards the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Van Basten. Looking for a corner. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
.30 minutes gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Threads one in, gets into some space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They've played it short. Backward it goes. Goes for a shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
De Bolivia, convertido en el minuto 38. Número 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Cruzeiro truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. And a shot!
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Busquets. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and Inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Cruzeiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's on it, can he get away? Van Basten could move up a gear here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, his chance! And it's in! Cruzeiro are back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Cruzeiro really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted. Cruzeiro have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Shot could be... Can he finish? He can get that clear. Aim forwards. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Baresi deals with that comfortably. Busquets. Oh, what has happened here? Busquets. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Michel Platini. Looking for the run. Van Basten! Goal! Crescer! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 24.
Cruzeiro go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Número 7. Número 15.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Basten, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Driving forward. Vieira. Chips it through. Takes a shot! He has done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Little pass back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The less said about that pass, the better. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Cruzeiro have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And we're underway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski is flagged offside. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shifted it to the flank. De La Fuente. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. Valverde. Spread it left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Opts for safety. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. Neither side especially adventurous early on. De La Fuente. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's through and all along. Decent chance! Goal! Crescer! That takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Crescer have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde was in no mood for any of that. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De La Fuente. Spread out to the left. Koundé gets a foot in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Out to the right. Played towards the other side. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Thinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde. Very nicely done. Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. De La Fuente. Not the most accurate pass. Crescer do have a chance to counter here. De La Fuente threads one in. He's in a great position here. Ah, such a clever touch. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Hangs in across. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes long and straight. Crescer looking to go forward now.
Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played back to the goalkeeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Crescer leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Done delicately. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Kunde. Vallejo. Lovely feet. Flings in across. And that should get the job done. In once more. Bayer claims it without any fuss. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manu Vallejo. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham, and he welcomes it in, crosses it in, takes a shot! Oh, the ball's this time, surely! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So here comes a substitution.
Teremos uma substituição.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Crescer are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruzeiro have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. That's a throw. pass isn't the best. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Confirmation
de
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruzeiro. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. That's going to go a long way. Valverde, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Spread out to the left. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Crescer still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's gone backward here. Tony Moya, back into the middle. It's a promising position. An instinctive delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Lewandowski. Takes the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Opts for safety. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zaragoza looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking tidy in possession here. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pedri. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Tony Moya. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pedri. He's he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Cruzeiro certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Out to the left it goes. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. De Jong. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's on it, can he get away? Right spot. He's having a shot! Tony Moya. Just about up to the hour now.
Asciende a 52.044 espectadores.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to play it through. The ball goes in. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's paid it back. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski. Looking to go deep. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Played out wide. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gets into some space. Knocks it out wide. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Crescer are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Turns back here, probably the best option. And back to the goalkeeper. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Crescer are running out of time to save themselves. Camavinga. Bellingham. That's a lovely pass. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18
So here comes a substitution.
será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Cruzeiro may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Eze. Trossard caresses it through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Camisa 14.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Haaland. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Cancelo. Quarter of an hour played.
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Subimendi. Rice. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Now it's Trossard. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Trossard. And it's Eze. Threads one in. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's forced to go back. Zubimendi. Saka. Now Timber. Saliba. They've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
He was under real pressure there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Van Nistelrooy getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Cleared without complication. Zubimendi, nicely spread. It's Saka. Plays the return pass. And it's Eze. Now Saliba. Van Nistelrooy tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper's dealt with that. Hit into the middle. Big header! No, not the best of headers. Calafiori. Trossard. For Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Cruzeiro truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
This looks promising. Vieira. Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball and he's in. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Half-time getting close now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And De Bruyne! Oh, split-second reaction.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And they can counter here. Saka. No, refuses to take the bait. Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Crescer can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Trossard, and the counter is on. Trossard, who's set up one goal so far. Now Subimendi. Calafiori. That's Eze. Looking for options for movement. Now the delivery. Adams can get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rice. He is through here. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And he's had it nicked away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rice gets into a good position. Subimendi. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Calafiori. Now Trossard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ødegaard calmly anticipates. Vieira. And Adams. Ødegaard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Just about up to the hour now.
Crescer really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, nice touch. Ball swung in. That has been knocked clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Crescer are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that has not gone well. He's picked his way through. Now it's Trossard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And now they can clear their lines.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Trossard. Calafiori. He's in a great... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. João Cancelo providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. And it's Lewis Skelly. Cruzeiro are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Subimendi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Rice. Knocks it out wide. Saka was in no mood for any of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gabriel. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
That's a sharp pass. And it's De Bruyne. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Mateta, merits a mention. OK, he's not going to go full pelt down the flank, but if you put him in a system where he's well supported, allowing him to do his little link-ups and those quick bursts inside the box, and he can...
De Bruyne! Goal! Crescer! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Cruzeiro after 12 minutes is number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Crystal Palace finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kamada. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. Yehi. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Cancelo.
João Cancelo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sarr, spread out to the left. Oh, that was vital. Gabriel. De Bruyne. Odegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kamada. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. For João Cancelo. And it's Vieira. And Gabriel. Played back into the centre. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. It is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here comes... And again! That's a half-decent try.
And Nistelrooy certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kamada. Here's Mateta. And it's Kamada. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Mitchell. To Kamada. Mitchell. And it's Kamada. And here's Mateta. Haaland. Rice. Haaland. Looking to play him in. And this is De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Munoz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Jeremy Pino. Rice. Now Ødegaard. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Cruzeiro are looking to break at pace. And it's Pino.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Van Nistelrooy in with the challenge. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Cruzeiro leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Sarr.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a shade optimistic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams. And Gabriel. And it's Vieira. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Haaland! And he's really put himself on the line here. Richards tries to clear. And it's Rice. Sarr.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kamada. The message is clear, none shall pass. Team still separated by the game's only goal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Mateta. De Bruyne. Now it's Rice. Cross to the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Sarr. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Opts for safety. Lerma. Short changes him with that pass. Gehi spots it and intercepts. Munoz. And he's forced to go back. Richards. And it's Lerma to Kamada. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's an excellent interception. Haaland, who's set up one goal so far. Chance here to counter. Cruzeiro, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Haaland does well to get it back. Lacroix. And it's Pino. Pino proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. That's tidy. And this is De Bruyne. They've won a corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Vieira. Gabriel. And Adams. And it's Cancelo. Gabriel. And Adams. João Cancelo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Adams. And it's Vieira. Gabriel. And the return pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruzeiro close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kamada. Lerma.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Crystal Palace can breathe again. Just. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. De Bruyne claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Attendees, this is a lost
and with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now it's Rice. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gelhardt. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that's neat. Opts to play it back. Haaland.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Quarter of an hour played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Hull deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Haaland. Now it's Rice. Now it's Rice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gelhardt. He might be in here! Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played out wide. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared away. De Bruyne. Rice. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Gelhardt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Shot a goal! Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Out towards the flank. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now this could be a... And Van Nistelrooy! And for a moment, time stood still. Vieira. De Bruyne. Rice. And Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vieira. Now Odegaard. Gelhardt. And the half-time whistle goes. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Cruzeiro ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Cruzeiro clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rice. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's forced to go back. No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Odegaard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Haaland. Gabriel cuts it out. João Cancelo. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cruzeiro have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Bruyne. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's picked out the run. That's a good ball. Great chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Hull choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Substituição.
Cruzeiro are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's heaved it away. Egan. And he's hit it long. Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. Adams. And Gabriel. Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Opts for safety. Vieira. Van Nistelrooy has created 1 goal already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gelhardt receives it in a wide position. Drives it in. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Rice looking understandably energised after his goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cruzeiro find a position of real strength now. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Sports officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's in a great position here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Cleared away, and that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland claiming the man of the match.